So the museum and the archaeological site are in the same place, so you just buy the one ticket. Hello.
Hello.
It's beautiful. The museum was incredibly friendly and welcoming. They looked so happy to see us, but I do suspect that they recognized my tour guide, Anyextee, because they made quite a fuss of us, and they took us on a lovely tour and explained a lot of things. It was such a lovely experience. And here is the beautiful cat goddess herself. So he looks better in bronze.
This is Jehuti,
Jehuti is
god
baboon.
of writing and college.
Jehuti, Toth,
Yeah.
baboon. All these artifacts found here at Bastet.
As you might expect, there were lots of lovely statues of Bastet or Bast or whatever they called her, and it was so lovely because I'm a big cat fan. I've got 3 cats at home, so in the various statues I could see my own little perfect purring people. There were quite a few statues or amulets of Jehuti, or as I would call him, Tehut, and so that was also quite interesting because he was both in the ibis form as well as the baboon form here. We seemed to get joined by a photographer who followed us around, taking lots of photos of us as we were on our tour, and then we discovered, lo and behold, that our tour was on Facebook under the museum. Lots of interesting artifacts from various eras. Some things I couldn't work out what they were. I mean, this one, for example, is a makeup palette, but there wasn't very much here that one could describe as the ancient high technology that I speak of. But it was still extremely interesting and very beautiful, and it has to be appreciated for what it was. The dynastic Egyptians were amazing, and they achieved a great deal, and this is very typical of their work. An awesome jewelry collection in the museum.
Shape of Eve, yeah.
Eve is heart.
Yeah. It's heart, yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I got very excited when I saw the little ring with the scarab. It actually rotates, because the reason I got so excited about it is that I have one very similar that was found at Hadrian's Wall. So it was actually found with a group of Roman artifacts, and I bought it at auction, and it was something that, for me, it looked Egyptian. And now I know that it was Egyptian, so that's really great. So how it got to Hadrian's Wall is quite intriguing. It must have been something that one of the Roman soldiers picked up as a trinket when they were in Egypt and carried it to England, and somehow managed to lose it in the vicinity of Hadrian's Wall. So there's lots of interesting things to see at the museum, and things that we've seen in other places and other museums. I always enjoy seeing the mirrors. I mean, they don't really look much like mirrors these days, but they would have been amazing in their time. There's all kinds of things in this museum. These stone vessels are clearly not of the high technology variety. They are not regular. They're the work of the dynastic Egyptians. They're beautiful in their own right, but they don't have the perfection of the high technology. Lots of gorgeous scarabs, a wonderful collection of shabti, various other funerary objects. Once we'd seen everything in the museum, then we headed outside to the archaeological site of Tel Bastet. So here it is. It's quite a large site, and it's just completely covered in rubble, in broken bits of stone and bits of statue, bits of buildings. It's kind of leaves you wondering, what on earth caused this devastation? It's just like it maybe just was shaken to bits or something like that. And then we left the site and found ourselves being escorted by the police, who were going to help us get to our next destination as quickly and as safely as possible. It was quite amazing. They had the sirens going and they got the traffic to move out of the way for us. We felt like VIPs. It was amazing. So this was the trip from Tel Bastet to Tanis, the ancient site of Tanis. And it's quite a long way, and it would have taken even longer if we hadn't had a police escort getting us through the traffic so easily. So made us all feel very special.